Hello, beautiful being. Welcome to yoga. My name is Jazzy. You can take a moment to thank yourself because you've done the hardest part and you've shown up here right now. So let's get into our practice. We'll find a comfortable seated position to begin. Roots grounding down into the earth, crown of the head reaching up towards the sky, and leaning your upper body slightly back, just feeling the strength of your spine here. Welcome to have something underneath the bum to raise the hips above the knees. You can have a cushion or a block. And then close your eyes down and begin to gaze inwards. In this practice, we get the gift of seeing ourselves. We come here to cultivate greater levels of awareness, studying ourselves. So tuning into that observer, we can become the observer. We do this by first watching for sensations in the body. So feel into your breath and notice where you feel the breath in the body the most. Seeing if you can maintain that intention and care on the breath. I invite you to deepen your breath, sending breath down into the belly first. Let the ribcage expand in all directions, collarbones lift, and then chest falls, belly falls. As we become the observer, we get to really see ourselves and see our thoughts, our patterns, the different areas of the body that may be pulling for our attention. Anchor into that part of you right now, the one that sees, the loving awareness. This is who you truly are. And I ask you to please follow this internal guidance throughout your practice today, this deep listening with the body. Paying attention to what feels like a yes and what feels like a no, and playing in your edges. We have to find that edge between effort and comfort. Now, reminding yourself of why you came to practice today. And perhaps you might like to pin a word between the brows, something that you can check in with yourself, remember throughout our class. You can place it there like a billboard in the mind. This gentle reminder for you as you go on this journey today. And then from here, let's begin to sweep the arms up overhead. Palms will touch overhead. Get as long as you can. And then twist towards your right. Bring your right hand behind you, left hand outside of the right knee, and gaze up and over your right shoulder. Take a big breath in from root to crown. Long breath out, gaze a little more over that right shoulder. Then come up through center, palms press overhead, get really long other side, twist to your left. Left hand behind, right hand outside of your left knee, gaze up and over your left arm. Again, big breath in. Now slowly unravel, unwind, palms press overhead. And let's bring our hands out in front and we'll begin to find a tabletop position. Stack your knees underneath your hips, shoulders over the wrists. And start to find cat-cow, tailbone lifts towards the sky, belly drops, heart shines through, crown lifts. Exhaling, we press and round, pressing the floor away through knees, through hands. Get spaciousness across the upper back. Inhale to happy cow. Exhale, pressing, rounding. Inhale, happy cow. Exhale, press, round. One more time. And then come back to our neutral spine. Tuck both toes and lift your hips up into downward facing dog. You can begin to paddle out here, bending into one knee and the other. Press your chest towards the thighs, rooting down through index finger and thumb. We spread the fingers out nice and wide, take up some space. And we keep the pointer finger and the thumb really rooted down into the mat. So we protect the wrists. We're not rolling onto the outside edges of the wrists. We're keeping the index finger firmly rooted, planted, grounding. Now tip your tailbone towards the sky. Take a breath in from root to crown. Long breath out. Now bend the knees, look forwards. And let's step up to the top of the mat. Feet at hip width distance. Let's take hold of opposite elbows. Draw your forearms down towards the ground. Let your head tuck in. Gaze comes between the legs. And you can sway side to side here, maybe drawing a little figure of eights with the eyebrow, with the arms. Using your breath. Now release through, hands press into shins, find a flat back. Halfway lifting up, squeeze your shoulder blades together. And then exhale, fold forwards and down. Inhale, the back of the heart is going to lead as we lift ourselves all the way up to the top of the mat. Palms press overhead, step your feet together. Get as tall as you possibly can and then begin to press your hips forwards and lift your heart towards the sky. Try to wiggle your arms behind the ears. Elevate yourself here. Drink in a breath from root to crown. And then slowly on your next inhale, coming up, standing tall, bring your hands down, thumbs press against the heart, feel your feet, feel your heartbeats. Now circle, sweep arms to the sky, inhale. Exhaling, folding forwards and down. Right foot's gonna step towards the back of the mat. Drop that right knee down, sweep your arms to the sky, squeeze your right bum cheek. Maybe lift the corners of the mouth, enjoy it, take a breath. And exhale, straighten out the front leg and let's fold forwards over the left hamstring. Lengthen through the spine here and draw your heart towards the thigh. Now you're welcome to bring blocks underneath the hands to bring the floor closer here. Take an inhale, root to crown. And exhale, chest melts towards the left thigh. Now let's flow between these two poses. Inhale up to your lunge, lift up, squeeze your right bum cheek, open your heart. Exhale, straighten forwards and fold. Inhale up to your lunge. Exhale, left leg straightens, pull your hips back, fold forwards. Inhale up. Exhale, folding down. And I'll begin to walk forwards, plant your hands down, step back. Find high plank pose, strong body here. Really rooting down through index finger and thumb. Pull your belly button back towards the body. Reach through the crown of the head, shoulders back and down. Really lengthen through the spine, get nice and light. Come onto your tippy toes. Feel the low belly working. Take another breath in at the top. And then elbows stay close to the body. Let's come all the way down to the mat. Inhale up to baby cobra, lift up. Exhale, rolling down. The back of the heart lifts you, roll up. Exhale down. One more time. Rolling down, hands underneath the shoulders, tuck your toes, press yourself up and back. Downward facing dog, press your chest towards the thighs and breathe. Take another inhale. Long exhale here. Now right leg lifts up to the sky for three-legged dog. Send the heel up. Exhale, draw your right knee in towards the nose as you roll forward, shoulders over wrists like plank. Now step your right foot up between the hands. You can use your hand to help the ankle, get the ankle underneath the knee. Keep your back leg straight and strong. Left hand under shoulder, right arm to sky, twist. Really roll your right shoulder open, breathing in. Twist a little deeper, breathing out. Now slowly frame your front foot and let's step up to the top of the mat. Find a flat back halfway lift. Exhaling, folding forwards and down. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhaling down. Once more, press into shins, lift up. Exhale, folding forwards and down. Now back of the heart lifts you all the way to the top of the mat. Palms press overhead. Get as long as you can. Really pull that belly in. And then begin to lift your heart, press your hips forwards. Elevate yourself here. Maybe this is the moment you gaze at that word you pinned between the brows. Find your courage. Find your strength. Open your heart. Take one more breath. And then slowly coming up through center. Hands come through the heart. Take a moment. Feel your feet. Feel your heartbeat. Sweep arms to sky. Folding forwards and down. Left foot's going to step back this time. Drop the left knee down. Reach your arms up into a lunge. Squeeze your left bum cheek. Arms behind the ears. Reach through fingertips. Lift up. Now straighten out the right leg. Fold forwards over the leg. Lengthen through the spine. Big hello to right hamstring. Breathe all the way down to the right heel. Melt the heart towards the leg. Now bend into the front knee. Lift up into our lunge. Let's flow. Straighten out right leg. Fold forwards. Inhale up to lunge. Exhale, straighten and fold. Up we go to lunge. Straighten out, folding forwards. Inhale up to lunge. And now hands plant down. Step back, high plank. Strong body, everything lifting in towards the center line. We press down through the hands to lift out through the shoulders. We tuck the chin up towards the body so the back of the neck is long. Take a breath in and a long breath out. Here we build our confidence, willpower, strength. We breathe into the solar plexus, this powerful energy center, like your internal sunshine. Stoke that fire. Take another breath in. Now elbows stay close to the waist. Come all the way down to the mat, landing down. Inhale, baby cobra, lift up. Exhale, roll down. Inhale, lift up. Rolling down. Slowly roll up. And down, hands underneath the shoulders, tuck your toes, press yourself up and back. Downward facing dog, press your chest towards the thighs and breathe. Big inhale. Long exhale here. Feel your body. Feeling into the shifts that we've made in our practice. Just notice, how does the body feel now? This process of becoming aware, of seeing yourself. Enjoy it. It's all only happening now. Your life is right here, right now.
Take one more breath in. And out, left leg comes to sky, lift up, three-legged dog. Exhale, rolling forwards to plank. Draw that knee towards the nose, squeeze, step left foot up between the hands. Keep the back leg straight, right arm under right shoulder, lift up. Reach through left fingertips, draw your left knee in towards the center line. Enjoy it, take a breath. Now left hand down, frame your front foot, step up to the top of the mat, flat, back halfway lift. Exhaling, folding forwards and down. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, folding down. One more breath. Lift up halfway. Fold forwards and down. Now take yourself tall. Stand all the way up. Palms press overhead. Really lengthen. Now press your hips forwards. Lift your heart to the sky. Try to get those arms behind the ears. Maybe lift the corners of the mouth. Exalt yourself here. Pull energy up into the heart. Open your heart up to blessings from the cosmos. Take an inhale. Now slowly come up through center, hands through the heart. Take a moment. Feel your body. Feel into your heart. Feel into your infinite nature. The part of you that's never been wounded. The part of you that loves, that sees all, that's connected to everyone and everything. Now sweep arms to sky, lift up. Folding forwards and down. Step your right foot back. Keep that leg straight and strong. Let's sweep our arms up into a high lunge this time. Pull the right hip forwards as you draw the left hip back. Really root through all four corners of your left foot. And now bend more through the front knee. Take a moment, pull the belly in. And then re-straighten the back leg. Lift through the arms, lift up, lengthen. Cactus the arms as you exhale, open through your heart. Inhale, reach. Exhale, cactus. Reach up. Cactus the arms. Inhale, reach up, lift up, straighten both legs. Now using balance and control, begin to fold forwards here. Arms can stay beside the ears. And when you're ready, bring your hands down either onto the shin or either side of the leg. Lengthen through the spine. And fold over the left leg. Keep trying to draw your left hip back behind you and your right hip, pull it forwards. Let the chin tuck. Breathe in. And out here. One more. Now rebend into your front knee. Drop the back knee down. Right hand under the shoulder. Lift your left arm to the sky, twisting open. Really reach through that left hand. Now start to send the left hand towards the back of the room, stretching as far back as you can. Maybe you're going to stay here. If you like to add on, bend into your back knee. Catch hold of your right foot and draw the foot towards the bum as you roll your left shoulder open. Keep rooting through your right hand. Lots happening. Enjoy it. Take a breath. Do you need to remind yourself why you're here? Peek between the brows. Take another inhale. Now slowly release your right foot. Sweep the left arm up and over, hands plant. And let's step back, high plank pose. Strong body. This time we're going to lower only halfway down. Knees can come down if you need. Take your options. Elbows stay close. Come down halfway. Now bring the tops of the feet onto the mat. Straighten the arms for upward facing dog. Really, really press through the arms so the shoulders are away from the ears. Lifting out through the crown of the head. Take an inhale. Now lift your hips up, down dog. Press your chest towards the thighs. Another big breath here. Now right leg comes to sky, lift up. Knee towards the nose, squeeze it in. Now step right foot up between the hands. Back foot comes parallel with the short edge. Warrior two. We spin up. Stretch through both arms. Gaze up and over that right middle finger. Press the front knee out. You should be able to see the front big toe. Strong warrior. Gazing up over that front middle finger, shoulders away from the ears. Bend a little more through that front leg. Breathe. Pull the core in. Find that steadiness, stability, being the one that watches. What do you notice in your experience right now? How do you feel? Knowing it's all perfect, it's all valid. Flip your front palm, reach up to the sky. Left fingers kiss onto the back leg, either onto the thigh or the calf, no pressure on the knee. Reach up through those right fingertips. Keep bending through that right knee. Lift up. Now cartwheel the hands down. Let's step to the top of the mat. Flat back, halfway lift. Folding forwards and down. Inhale halfway. Exhale, folding down. One more time. Press. And fold. Back of the heart takes you all the way up. Palms press overhead. Lengthen, get as tall as you can. Then begin to find your back bend. We press hips forwards, we lift heart to sky, maybe even gaze back. We open here, we become strong and flexible. Core is pulling in to hold you in this position. Breathe. Enjoy it. Now slowly up through center, hands come through the heart. Press the thumbs against the sternum. Feel your feet. Feel your heart beating. Feel how we're moving energy in the body. And you're here just to see it all. The richness and beauty of this present moment. Sweep arms to sky. Fold forwards and down. Left foot steps back. Keep that leg straight and strong. High lunge. We sweep the arms up. Lift up. Root down through your right foot. Pull the core in, straighten through the back leg. Reach through fingers. Exhale, cactus the arms. Reach and lift. Exhale to cactus. One more time, reach and lift. Cactus the arms. Now straighten legs, arms, everything reaches up towards the sky. Keep that back heel really lifting so we stay on the ball of the left foot and fold forwards here. This is a balance. We have to find our core. Hands come down onto the shin or onto the floor. Lengthen through spine and fold towards your right leg. Strong. Engage through your right quad. We pull that big muscle at the top of the leg up and in. We strengthen to lengthen. Observe. Offer that loving witness. Now bend into your front knee. Drop your left knee down. Left hand under shoulder. Right arm to sky twist. Now maybe start to reach towards the back of the room. Stretching right fingertips as far away as you can. Pressing through the left hand as much as you can. Now bend into the back knee. If you did on the other side, catch the foot. Draw left heel towards the bum. Roll your right shoulder open. Gaze comes behind. Try to keep the whole sole of the right foot planted. Squeeze your left bum cheek. Breathing in. And out here. Another big loving breath. Notice what you feel. Release the foot, arm comes up and over. Step back, high plank pose. Strong body, everything lifting up towards the midline. Halfway down we go. Inhale to up dog, arms straight, legs straight, tops of the feet on the mat. Crown reaches, really press through the hands. Imagine you're trying to pull the heart through the arms. Now lift your hips up to downward facing dog. Press your chest towards the thighs and breathe. Notice. Feel. Remembering why you came to practice today. Now left leg comes to the sky, lift it up for three-legged dog. Exhale, draw your left knee to the nose as you roll forward, shoulders over wrists. Step left foot up between the hands. Warrior two, the back foot's going to ground down. Spin up. Here our hips are facing the side of the mat. Arms reaching forwards and back. That front big toe, we should be able to see it when we peek down. If we can't, we've really got to squeeze the left bum cheek, open the knee out. Take a peek at the back hand. Is there energy and intention there? We aim to do everything in our lives with energy and intention. We practice this on the mat. Bend a little more through that front knee. Trust yourself. Flip your front palm to the sky, reach up, peaceful warrior. Right fingertips kiss the leg, stretch the left arm to the sky. Big inhale. Long exhale here. Reach up, lengthen. Now cartwheel the hands down to the mat. Step up towards the top. Halfway lifts. Folding forwards and down. Now bring your feet to hip width distance. Let's bend the knees a lot. Now let's lay the chest onto the thighs. Find your peace fingers, wrap them around the big toes, thumbs tuck underneath. And then from here, we keep the chest squashing against the thighs. And we start to bring the tailbone up towards the sky. We pull with the arms, elbows come wide. Gaze comes between the knees. Bring more weight forwards into the balls of your feet. And keep tipping tailbone back and away. Big, juicy hamstring stretch. Keep creating space between shoulders and ears. Letting the torso drape and be heavy. Taking one more big breath here. Long exhale. Now release your toes, sweep your arms to the sky, lift up, palms press overhead, step your feet together. Let's lift ourselves up to the sky, heart shines up, feet root down. We draw energy from the earth, take it up into the heart. You belong here. Another breath. And then slowly come up through center, hands draw in at the chest. Feel your feet, feel your heartbeat. Sweep your arms to the sky. Folding forwards and down. Let's step the left foot towards the back of the mat and we'll walk around to the long edge of the mat. Lengthening through the spine. All the toes face forwards. Heels slightly out, toes slightly in. Lengthen through your spine and begin to walk your hands through the legs for a wide-legged fold. Fingers point the same way as the toes. Elbows stay close, squeezing in. Crown of the head yearns towards the ground. Take a breath. Big, long, slow exhale. Surrendering forwards, relax your face. Relax the shoulders. Keep bringing more weight into the balls of your feet. You want to find that balance point where you feel the edge of your balance. Take another inhale. Long exhale. Now slowly walk your hands up through the center. Let's walk around to the top. Foot, step your foot back, high plank pose, lengthening everything up towards the midline. And let's come down halfway. Elbows close, upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Press your chest towards the thighs. Inhale here. And exhale. Now bend the knees. Look forwards. We'll cross at the ankles. We can walk, step, hop, jump. We're going to come to the bum. So cross ankles and stretch the legs out long in front of you. Heels guiding away, toes flexing back towards the body. Really lengthen through the spine. Reach your arms to the sky.
And then the chest is going to lead as you begin to fold forwards, heart yearning towards the feet. Hands come to the outside of the feet. Lengthen through your spine and fold forwards and down. Now know in these shapes, it's not about how far you can go. Hands can be tucked underneath the calves. Hands can even be hugging the backs of the hamstrings. What we want to focus on is the heart being the first thing to melt down forwards. So we're not rounding through. It's not the shoulders first. It's the heart. Shoulders are back and down. Center of the chest yearning towards the legs. Breathe. Pull up on your quads. Big strong muscle at the top of the legs. Engage by lifting the kneecaps. And feel that lengthening through the backs of the legs as you do that. This pose nourishes our root, our sense of belonging. All humans have a basic need to feel a sense of belonging. Please know that you belong wherever you choose. Take a breath in from root to crown. Melt the heart a little more. And slowly begin to walk the spine back tall. Hands plant out behind you. Fingers point either out towards the sides for a bit more space or a little bit more stretch in the shoulders. Fingers point the same way as the body. Feet plant. Lift your hips up for reverse tabletop. Keep the chin tucked, or you can let the head drop if it feels good in the neck. Press through the hands, lift through the heart. Take an inhale. And an exhale here. Lift those hips a little higher. And then slowly begin to bring your bum down to the mat. Stretch the arms forwards. We're going to use the core and slowly roll down vertebrae by vertebrae, coming down onto the back. Once we land, hugging the knees in towards the chest, give them a squeeze. Roll your tailbone down towards the mat. And really offer yourself here a real true sense of appreciation, kindness, love. You wouldn't be this person that you are today if it wasn't for all that you'd been through, all that you'd faced, all that you've overcome, and even all that you're still working on right now. And remember to enjoy this present moment, the richness of what's here in front of you. Enjoy your breath. Feel your body. Take one more big loving squeeze into the legs. And really thinking of something that you feel deeply grateful for about yourself. About who you are, the way you show up. And then when you're ready, stretching the legs long and coming into our final resting pose. Feet come out wide, flap open, palms face the sky. Open the heart and rest here. Now, Shavasana is where we absorb all the magic and benefits from our practice. So really give yourself permission to let go here, to drop in. The body is a healing machine, and it will reorganize all of that beautiful energy we've been cultivating and take it to all the places it needs to go. So you can rest in that trust. Rest in that feeling of gratitude you have for yourself. Begin to deepen your breath. And again, big fresh breath, drawing new energy into the body. As you exhale, notice how you're embraced by the floor beneath you, held, supported. On your next inhale, you can begin to wiggle fingers and toes. And stretch your arms up overhead, really reach and lengthen. Point your toes down towards the ground, have a big, lovely, long body stretch. And then bend into one knee and the other, and I invite you to roll onto your favorite side. You can use your bicep as a pillow. And keeping the eyes closed, just take a moment to notice how you feel now. Having had this opportunity to be with yourself, to breathe, to feel, to see. And then slowly begin to press yourself up to a comfortable seated position. Reaching down through roots, reach crown of the head up towards the sky, and let's bring the palms of the hands together and press them in at the center of the chest. And really anchoring into this gift of being able to be with ourselves. Acknowledging that it's a great privilege to be able to practice in this way. Really thanking yourself for coming here and taking this time for you. I invite you to think of something that you feel immeasurably, beautifully, sunshine full, magnificently grateful for. Maybe even letting that lift the corners of the mouth as you feel your deep sense of gratitude. And invite another thing, something else that you just feel so wonderfully grateful for in your life. Knowing that if finding these things for you right now feels challenging, that it's okay. This is why we come to practice. We look for what's good. We look for what's beautiful. We find those glimmers in our day, anchoring into that deep sense of gratitude for something else that's right here, right now in your reality. Letting that fill you up, nourish you. And take one more thing that you just feel so wonderfully grateful for. It could be a person, a place, a moment in your life, anything. A little moment or a big moment. Really letting yourself feel that, feel how wonderful that feels, feel how nourishing that feels. And then when you're ready, bow your forehead down towards your fingertips, bowing in reverence to your big, beautiful heart, this source and power of your feeling of love, of your feeling of connectedness, belonging, of the seat of your soul, the one true observer, loving awareness that you truly are. And when you're ready, gently lift the head and blink the eyes open. Namaste. Thank you so much for practicing with me. I'm sending you all so much love. Have a beautiful, beautiful rest of your day.